Hi, it's Paula Knall here from Knall Crafting. Today I'm going to show you how to make this absolutely stunning card. I don't know if you can see that it's actually sort of three-dimensional. So we're starting off using the Birthday Blooms stamp set, and we're going to use this large image here. And we're going to stamp that onto a piece of vellum, and I've pre-stamped it so that the StazOn had time to dry. You need to use StazOn because we're going to be colouring this later, and the dimensions of the vellum are 13 by 9 centimetres. And we need our piercing mat and score tool. So I'll just zoom in for this bit for you. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to flip it over to the reverse, and then using the score tool I'm just going to basically colour in by embossing the vellum. Now for the flowers you want to do it quite hard, but not too hard because you will tear the vellum. Now for the leaves, I don't want them quite as scored quite as deeply as the flowers, so although I'm going to do them, I'm just not going to push quite so hard. So I'm just going to really lightly, and the stems and also the overlaps on the petals here, just making those slightly lighter. Doing that, I'm going to add some colour, so I'm going to turn it right way up, and I'm going to use my blender pen, and I'm going to start with some Blushing Bride ink, and something I saw on another video from a fellow Pinky was to actually put the ink onto a block and use that as your palette. So I'm just going to pick up a little ink on my blender pen, and I'm just going to lightly colour. You want very little colour laid down. Once you've added the pink, then close that up, and I'm going to add some wild wasabi. So we just have a hint of colour there. And lastly, I'm going to add some saffron. Now we put that to one side to dry. So we've got half a sheet of A4, we're going to fold in half. I've already scored it. Make sure you've got your leading edge at the front. Then I have a mat which is 10 centimetres by 14.4 centimetres, and I'm going to stick that onto the card front using some Tombow. Next I take 2 pieces of cardstock and I'm going to cut the frames from those. So I'm using the Lots of Labels framelit dies. I'm going to take the black piece of card first and the Big Shot, and the largest of the framelit dies. And get it nice and central on the card. And before I run the white cardstock through, what I'm actually going to do is I'm actually going to stick this onto the white ahead of time. I'm going to layer that. So the black is 13.4 by 9 centimetres and the white is 13.9 by 9.5. And this enables me to actually cut the white frame exactly in the centre of the black one. So I'm using the next size framelit down, and I'm going to place that inside there, back on with the plate. And we have perfect frame. So what I need to do now is to actually adhere this, let's come in closer again, adhere this behind the frame. I'm actually going to use red tape . And I'm going to put this on the piercing mat so that I can see the contrast behind. Now you'll see here that I've got a slight edge, and that's fine because I wanted to actually get my image nice and central in the window. So what I'm going to do now is just take a craft knife and cut that away. So now I've cut that away, I'm going to take the white card with the layer that I'd already done. I'm going to add some Tombow on the back of here. Then I'm going to take some Pearl Basic Jewels and just add a couple . And there is the finished card. I hope you've enjoyed today's tutorial. I hope you'll come back and watch another one soon. Thank you for watching.